Was he or was he not accused of a quid pro quo?
There was a mention that there was a quid pro quo involved with him. Fair enough. Can I ask
yes, he was.
is
Thank you for certifying. So thank you for confirming.
Has that got anything to do with the purview? No, 1 minute. I will get my turn because Arnab Goswami, you cannot make your questions
is very simple. And remember today, Sanjay, people are watching tonight.
Okay, the point I'm making, and I insist on making
people are judging you.
If tomorrow I am speaking not to you, Mr. Goswami. I'm speaking to the people of India as well on behalf of my party. Therefore, you don't matter. I'm speaking to the people of India today. Give me a chance. The point I'm making is, if the Congress party has taken a decision to field Mr. Chavan, if Mr. Chavan gets convicted tomorrow by any court, he stands automatically disqualified. We are aware of that.
Then why did you?
We don't know.
Come on, you're tying yourself up in terrible knots tonight. Let's open this up. And by the way, Sanjay,
of the party, if the assumption of the party is that Mr. Chavan has a strong case legally, let him fight it. Let him fight it. 1 minute. If Mr. Chavan believes it's a strong case, let him fight it. Do you have the right to sit here? Do you have the right to sit in a TV studio and decide who should get a ticket and who should not? Are you going to decide that? We are going to take a call. We have taken a risk.
Now you want to listen to something, Sanjay, you want to give one-way lectures.
But if Mr. Chavan and his lawyers, and if the party believes he can be absorbed,
and you may want to answer a few questions and not get into speech mode. Come on, Sanjay, you have been a neta for only a few months. How can you get so spoilt in a few months of being a neta that you don't like to listen to anyone but your own voice? Come on, Sanjay.
No, I don't think.
Listen to others. You are a new, brand new neta. I know that.
Being a neta of the Congress party.
The fact of the matter is this. Now answer the question, Sanjay.
I'm a neta of the Congress party. I'm very proud of it.
And being a neta of the Congress party, you would remember that the other netas of the Congress party in November 2010 said that we stood for the highest standards of accountability when we asked Ashok Chavan to resign. After that, and here's the opening up of the question, after the highest standards of accountability, Hartosh Singh Bal, what happens? A report comes. The Congress party says we will wait for what is in the report. The report says, Hartosh, that this man is accused of a quid pro quo in the scam. Today, the same Congress party says it doesn't matter. And when we ask them the questions, they say it doesn't matter. How does it matter? Because all that matters to them, obviously, is loyalty to the Gandhi family. And that's all that matters for the Congress party. Hartosh Singh Bal, your response to Sanjay Jha.
Mr. Chavan is not convicted.
Wash.
If
this
he was
party is
convicted,
being
he couldn't fight
decimated because the charges of corruption it has been facing over the last 2-3 years, and its inability to act in a way that convinces the people they are serious on the issue of corruption. And now this is what they do on the eve of the elections. I mean, I'd like to ask Sanjay Jha, can he name the 3 or 4 Congress senior leaders who can overrule Rahul Gandhi? Is he really trying to say this decision was taken despite Rahul Gandhi? Then we are talking of a Congress party that none of us knew existed.
Exactly, Mr. Bal, you don't know the Congress party. Mr. Gandhi, by the way, has gone on record to say, and I don't think you read the papers either, Mr. Gandhi has said that I have been overruled very often in my own party by senior leaders with a different view. And I respect that. That's democracy. I think this is a whole hype and hoopla. It suits you to write those wonderful columns.
Sanjay, my question was very straight.
But we are a far more democratic party than is made out to be.
Who can overrule Rahul Gandhi? I am making the claim this is a decision that comes directly from Rahul Gandhi.
Why don't you do me a favor?
And it is a betrayal of everything he has said in public.
Yeah, Mr. Bal, there are committees within the Congress even for the election. There is, by the way, a committee for marketing. There's a committee for manifesto. There's a committee for campaign. Now, if Mr. Gandhi is not...
So this is not Rahul Gandhi's decision. So this is not Rahul Gandhi's decision. Against this extreme overprotective attitude towards Rahul Gandhi. Why don't you own up that this was Rahul Gandhi's decision? Was it Rahul Gandhi's decision, Sanjay Jha, to give... Was it Rahul Gandhi's decision to give Ashok Chavan a ticket?
All I'm saying is...
Was it Rahul Gandhi's decision to give Ashok Chavan a ticket? Was it Rahul Gandhi's decision to give Ashok Chavan a ticket? Have you forgotten what Rahul Gandhi said to me? Do I need to repeat every word of Rahul Gandhi said to me during the course of my interview? Did you not see the interview, or have you pretending not to remember it?
Take the call. I know I have
party seniors. So Rahul Gandhi is held back by the party seniors and taken to the BJP. The BJP comes in to contradict you on that. The BJP.
So there is no process, there is no system, but suddenly we hear there are committees for marketing, committees for this, committees for that. Where was the committee of the government when the Prime Minister took the decision and the core committee of the Congress decided? But when the young man came in and tore the ordinance, at that time it was fine to claim credit for Rahul Gandhi. But now the committee and other things where decisions are being taken and this young man's decision is not being honored, that time we are told lectures about committee's decisions are the ones which matter. Then who actually gave the ticket to Ashok Chavan? Let them own it up.
Why are you being so protective towards...
and cagey.
Why are you being so protective towards Rahul Gandhi? The question goes to you once again, Sanjay. I'll give you one more opportunity to answer it.
That the country will not have any convicted criminals in parliament.
You forgot what Rahul Gandhi said about the Adarsh scam. Now let me remind you, because I think you're losing your memory tonight, Sanjay Jha. The question is, Rahul Gandhi himself said that the decision to reject the Adarsh Judicial Commission report was wrong. Have you forgotten what he said on the 27th of December? He said, I don't agree with the decision. I want that reconsidered. That is my view. I will not allow somebody to be protected, and that somebody he was talking about was Ashok Chavan. Come on, how many times does your Congress Vice President change his mind? How many times is he entitled to publicly change his mind, Sanjay?
Arnab, thank you very much for giving me a moment. Let me tell you how Mr. Gandhi is completely justified and consistent. Nothing has changed. By the way, let me tell you what has actually happened in the case. The CBI, in fact, went to the governor for a permission for prosecution, but now they might still go ahead and try and prosecute him.
Please don't repeat the obvious. Even Rahul Gandhi was embarrassed at that. Even Rahul Gandhi was embarrassed about it. Come on, Sanjay, you also know that Rahul Gandhi contradicted that.
Tomorrow, he'll automatically stand disqualified. No, I'm saying tomorrow, if I'm convicted, I can't fight an election.
Therefore,
if I'm convicted after becoming an MP, I'm anyway disqualified.
The rule is one thing for the Congress, rule is everything else for others.
Can I bring a point? Arnab, I want to make a point here. Arnab, I want to make one point after that is over to you, and I will not say a word, I promise you.
Now I'm going to play a small clip. 1 second, Sanjay, because we need to jog your memory.
Where is your outrage on Newshour? Where is your outrage on Newshour when Hukum Singh and Mr. Balian, who are booked for the riots in Muzaffarnagar, get Lok Sabha tickets, and we
not
don't talk
convicted,
about that.
even by your own standards.
You know what I'll tell you?
Even by your own standards.
I'll tell you what you're trying here. What you're trying here is try and tell me.
It's a very, very serious issue.
Why are you dodging the question on Ashok Chavan just because you have no answer on Ashok Chavan? Just because you know there is still no clarity on what advice the Maharashtra government gave the governor when he declined the sanction to prosecute? Just because you know that Rahul Gandhi's own position has been reduced to an absolute farce today? Why doesn't Rahul Gandhi come and address a press conference on why he did so many U-turns on Ashok Chavan? Why did he take the people of this country for a ride when he said that to me? That every single person accused of corruption will be punished. You forgot what he said, so I'm going to play that clip right now. This is what Rahul Gandhi said when I asked him about Ashok Chavan and the issue of corruption not too long back.
The Congress party, wherever we have had issues of corruption, we have taken action on every front. No. We are the ones who brought the RTI, which is the single biggest weapon against corruption, and we got it ourselves. We are the ones who delivered RTI to this country, and it is RTI. No, I'm not.
Your cabinet rejected, your Maharashtra cabinet, you're in power, rejected the Judicial Commission report on Adarsh. Right. You made it, and after that, the governor refused to give prosecution to go against Ashok Chavan. 1 minute, sir. None of this was part of the empowerment of the people. You said you're not for it. After that, in some kind of tardy, if I may say so, partial acceptance of the report, the bureaucrats are blamed, and each and every politician, including Mr. Ashok Chavan, gets away. I want to ask you, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, you said you will not compromise. You will not make small compromises. How big a compromise was it for you to continue to protect Ashok Chavan? Why are you protecting Ashok Chavan?
I made my position on Mr. Ashok Chavan absolutely clear. I made it in front of a press conference. I made it absolutely clear exactly what I thought about that issue. Let me go back again to the issue at hand. The issue at hand is bringing in youngsters into the political system, opening the doors.
The chief minister sort of did a partial acceptance, which basically means bureaucrats are faulted in the report. They are penalized. Indicted politicians get away. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, I'm asking you this because you've come up on the issue. Do you have the political conviction to push this through? What will you say to the people watching the interview today who will say you know what? You said it, but you're not taking responsibility. The man still gets away scot-free. Why should a bureaucrat be punished and a Congress politician be let?
What I will say is that in the Congress party, anybody who does any act of corruption will be taken up and punished.
What about Ashok Chavan?
Every single person.
So when we asked him, what about Ashok Chavan? Specific question. Words come back to haunt you. What did he say, Nirmala Sitharaman?
Every single person.
And what was the question? I said, what about Ashok Chavan?
Ashok Chavan.
And he said, every single person. 27th of January. Look how the cookie crumbles, Sanjay Jha. Look how people, including Rahul Gandhi, forget what they say. Look how it all comes falling down like a pack of cards when you are faced with a desperate political situation. Yes, I see your finger go up there, and I know you don't have much of an answer, but I'll give you your turn on that before we move on. Yes, Sanjay.
I have an answer. Well, all right. Arnab, one last time. Now, the cases against Mr. Chavan are on. As of today, if he's got the ticket, it's because he's legally entitled to do so. If he gets disqualified tomorrow on conviction, he will stand disqualified. If our party has taken a decision and a call, it's not to endorse anybody who's controversial. It's because there must be a belief that he's got a strong case of hopefully getting.
So you don't like Ashok Chavan, but you've given him a ticket. You don't believe in Ashok Chavan, but you've given him a ticket. You think there's a question mark hanging over him, but you've still given him a ticket.
Arnab, I want to make a point.
You promised the people of India something else, but you still gave him a ticket.
I know, but one second. Mr. Chavan is not going to win the election in Nanded if the people don't vote for him. So let the people decide and let that verdict be respected.
Oh,
but
fantastic.
I want to make another point to you, Arnab.
Please, so why didn't you give Kalmadi a ticket then?
And please
why didn't you give Kalmadi a ticket?
Since you mentioned,
why didn't you give Kalmadi a ticket? Dodging my question once again. Why didn't you give Kalmadi a ticket?
I dare you to get
Why didn't you give Kalmadi a ticket then?
And not Mr. Rajnath.
Why didn't you get Rahul? Why didn't you give Kalmadi a ticket?
Questions. I'll send you 20 questions from Mr. Modi, and let Mr. Modi address a press conference on not just the two people in Muzaffarnagar, but all the corrupt people he's hiding in his Gujarat cabinet. Then we have really a level.
Now he says get Mr. Modi on an interview. Good point out there. Now we didn't get Mr. Modi yet, but we got Rajnath Singh. A quick reminder after the news hour tonight. This debate is continuing. We're moving to the other big issue of private sector reservations, which can change the way every young person looks out for a job in the future. But before that, quick programming reminder, right after the news hour tonight, we have a long 1 hour intense chat with Rajnath Singh on Frankly Speaking.